Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land. Your favorite little keto goofball diamond. And today is day 833 of my ketogenic journey. Yesterday we went to the Renaissance Fair. I'm going to show you some snippets of that today, and of course the bigger clip in a little while, or the bigger film in a little while. I'm going to show you what I ate yesterday that was perfectly keto friendly, and then I'm going to tell you what wasn't. So sit back. I'll be right back with a chit chat and a weigh in. First, if you need keto help, I help everybody for free. My email address is below. My website with a free beginner's guide and foods list is below. And also I have a playlist on the front of this channel, How To for Beginners. Got a lot of great stuff to talk to you about and tell you about today. So let's roll, y'all. Alright you guys, so before I head off with Jelly for the Renaissance Fair, I'm going to grab, I'm having breakfast at home. I've got 2 grilled cheese sandwiches on the Joseph's flat wraps, fried in butter, 3 sausage links, and hubby's got some bologna and cheese sandwiches on the St. Joseph's, or fried bologna and cheese. Alright you guys, so you partially seen what I ate yesterday, and I'll get to the rest of it in a minute. First, I'm going to show you some of my favorite clips from the Renaissance. Of course, it is a much longer video, and we had a great time. So let me go ahead and show you these little teaser clips.
I feel really tall next to you.
You are really tall next to me. It's not hard though.
Unless you want your fortune told for $25. It's high here. Everything's crazy. It's cool, but it's still high.
I got you. Very good. Heat. so they've got a live mermaid thingy going on here. I'm not real sure what this is, but we're going to check it out. And apparently they have free heat. And she's loud.
I'm excited about the heat more than...
So we watched Jelly's favorite show, Washerwomen, right? Is that what that was called? And that was a lot of funny. So funny. Whatever. So I think we're going to get to watch a joust now. It looks like it. Everybody's filling these seats. But we are going to remain standing because our butts are cold and those seats are metal.
And we're in the sun.
Yay! Woohoo! And our toes are cold too. It was a blast. And later this evening, I'm going to post them for all of you to see. I have popped it over on Patreon for the patrons along with the photographs from yesterday. So if you're a patron, whatever, go over and watch. It's already up and ready for you. And if you don't know what Patreon is, it's like a little thing that allows people to donate like $1 one time if they want to, or they can donate like $1 a month, $5 a month. I mean, if you're rich, you know how that goes. But anyway, the Patreon link is below if you want to go check it out. If you want to become a Patreon, I won't argue with you. Anyway, so we had a great day yesterday. We really did. When Jelly got there, it was really, really early in the morning, and she told me she was going to bring some clothes for us that she had outgrown, or for Corina and Destiny, my daughter and daughter-in-law. Well, she did. My God, did she really ever. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was about 12 trash bags full of clothing that she had shrunk out of. Now, for those of you who don't know Jelly, she is Fat2Keto. If I can remember, I'll pop it up here, but if not, she usually comments, so y'all go say hey to her. This chick has, I think, from 368 pounds down to like 180 some pounds. So she's lost, I think it was 181 pounds altogether, she told me. And we've become fast friends since I found her on YouTube. And she reminds me of my daughter a whole lot, to be honest with you. She's not young enough to be my daughter, she's my age. But facially, she reminds me of my daughter a lot. Sorry, anytime I spend a lot of time outside, and yesterday I did, I get all kind of gravelly and gross and sinusy. But North Carolina, let me tell you about North Carolina. We nearly froze ourselves to death yesterday. I learned a valuable lesson. Take sunglasses, take gloves, get a big coat. Luckily, Jelly actually gave me a big coat yesterday. I'm in love with it. It's my color. I'll show it to you later if I don't forget. So anyway, yeah, sunglasses and gloves, because like my fingers was cold, my nose was cold, my toes was cold. Wasn't nothing I can do about it. Today, it feels like springtime out here. I'm practically naked compared to how I was dressed yesterday. I even got, hold on, I don't even think I can do it, but look. I'm barefoot, okay? So, yeah, the off-scale victory. I can raise my foot up high enough to show it to the rearview mirror in the car. Yeah. There's another thing that's kind of an off-scale victory, but kind of not. Now, anybody who knows when you're losing weight, you have all the loose skin, and sometimes that loose skin can get infected. Now, I've got a spot on me. It's right under my belly, and it doesn't make any sense to me because I've always had a hanging belly, a big belly at the bottom. So it's always rubbed the skin on skin kind of thing, and as I started losing weight, I quickly realized I had to do something about that, or it would become very infected and gross, and it would stink, obviously, because, you know, ew. And I've learned that, you know, every couple days I had to clean it really well, and I had to put some coconut oil underneath it to keep it from doing that. Well, here lately, it's becoming more and more frequent. I had to start doing it every single day. Now, sometimes twice a day. There is a spot right under my tummy that is constantly attempting to get infected. Now, I keep it from happening, but I mean, I can definitely tell that there's just something popped. I can tell that there's just something going on under there. I can't really explain it since I've always had a belly. Now my belly only hangs about like that much when it used to be like, you know, that much. So I don't really know why there's a difference now, but there is definitely a marked difference. I don't really know. So, I forgot to tell you. So all the clothes Jelly sent, we were lucky enough that both the girls could wear all that stuff. They kept all but like 2 bags full, and I went through one bag and kept a few shirts like this one. I'm in love with it. There's a couple things I kept, and a big coat rather, that I really liked, and she knew I was gonna like that because it was my color. Yay. And then I gave a whole bag to my mother, who will probably use all but maybe 2 shirts in there because they're just not her style. She's like mid-60s, so some of those clothes just aren't gonna, you know, fly for her. But anyway, it was very nice of her. Oh, she also brought the new baby, Athena, who is not yet born, a bag full of clothes. By the way, Jelly, you are invited to the baby shower. Of course, you don't have to bring that because you done brought some. Of course, you don't have to bring that anyway. Y'all know how that works. But, you know, if you want to come, just let me know. I know it's a couple hours for you, but she's fast becoming a really close friend, and I really like her. She's a sweetheart. Go check out Fat2Keto. It's all one word sandwiched together. Fat, the number 2, keto. Check it out. You'll love her. You really will. So anyway, yesterday, I'm going to go ahead and get to everything. Yesterday, I let myself get too hungry. Now, I did have a small breakfast before I left. I was trying to shove it down. I tried to feed hubby, but he wasn't too interested in food that early in the morning either. And we'll talk more about him in just a minute. But when we left the Renaissance Fair, my husband picked me up to let Jelly have an extra hour to get home. It would, you know, it would save her an hour's trip. And originally, I had planned to let him come in with me and just see some stuff because he's never been to it. But since he's got an overtime check coming next week, we're going to go back next weekend, and I do believe next weekend is the last weekend, so he can check it all out and enjoy it too. And the only bad thing about the Renaissance Fair is that it's a whole lot of vendors. It's more about sales now than anything else. But there is still some cool stuff to see. And I think next week is a flashback week. Or no, what is it? Like time travel week. So you'll have a bunch of Star Wars junkies and different stuff like that there. Lovely allergies. Lovely. But anyway, on the way home, I was starving. I was absolutely ravished. We had left super early in the morning, and we walked a whole lot of walking. And then waiting on hubby, I did a whole lot of walking too, because I'm sorry, y'all. He had a hard time finding me. When me and Jelly originally got there, it was like really early in the morning, right as they were open. We parked up front. No wait, really. There was a little line to get into the place, but that was it. When hubby got there, he was 1.1 mile from the entrance of the place, and it took 1 hour to roll himself into the parking lot. He was there, he just wasn't there, you know. And then once he got there, he had to locate me, and he was telling me, I'm walking down a wooden path. Somehow this man walked right by me and did not see me, and I was telling him where I was sending photos of where I was. He saw the light thing I was standing beside, but didn't see me.
She's lost so much weight, she's practically invisible now.
Oh yeah, sure. Has nothing to do with eyesight. Luckily, he's got great eyesight. I'm blind as a bat. Oh gosh, Cindy mentioned the other day if I took my my glasses bowling, I might have done better. She wasn't lying. She wasn't wrong at all, because I couldn't see a damn thing. Plus, I was coming off being a little buzzed. And somebody asked if Zach didn't get to bowl. He did not. We didn't take him with us. The dinner was the whole family dinner. We went bowling a little later in the evening, just the two of us. And which I really wish we'd take Zach too, because he loves to bowl. He talked about it so much after he went with his daddy and Destiny one time. So one day we're going to take him bowling and to do a few fun things with him, because we know he loves it. And I can't wait to do that. Maybe Friday.
Yeah, we'll have to see how things might happen. Yeah, that'd be fine.
So maybe Friday, and then we'll go to the Renaissance on Saturday. We don't want to stay gone too late to go to the Renaissance early. So anyway, it's not too expensive to get in, as long as you don't go around buying stuff, because that's crazy high. But oh my gosh, you guys, y'all know how I am. Y'all know how I get to talking. I'm so sorry. I was gonna tell you what we did when we left, because he gave me the option to go anywhere I wanted to, and he tried to talk me into keeping it keto friendly. But I gotta be honest with you, I'd gotten so hungry yesterday. The thought of beef, I've had so much beef since I've started keto, I just couldn't do it. Beef was the last thing I wanted. It's about the best thing I can eat. And if you go to any fast food place, what you're going to get most likely is beef. Some kind of sandwich, or maybe a chicken with no breading on it. My brain had gotten stuck on fish. Fish. And that's all I could think about was fish. And I almost talked myself out of going, but I still didn't. So I talked Hubby into going to Blue Bay, where there was fish with breading on it, flounder and shrimp. And in a way, I regret it. In another way, I do not regret it. Oh my God, it was so good. I have not had that in 2 years, at least 2 years, at least 2.5 years. It's been a long time. So I had the damn fish. And I think one thing that got fish on my mind, while me and Jelly were up at the Renaissance, there was this little girl that looked so much like Haley. Shape, height, everything. Reminded me of Haley so much. And Haley used to work at Blue Bay. And Blue Bay popped in my head, and once it did, and I was hungry, that's all I got very one-minded, one-track mind. It was all about my stomach, and when I left the Renaissance, we went to Blue Bay. I'm confessing my ass off. Don't hit that dislike button.
I tried my hardest to talk her out of it.
He really did.
But Blue Bay did sound good to me too, so.
Yeah, that's what made him give. He wanted the fish too. And a lot of times that will happen. Like, let's say your husband wants something and you're not strong enough to say no because you want it to and it sounds good. It happened yesterday. Only in reverse, in my situation, it was my fault. And I'm like, but I want fish and flounder and shrimp. And that's what we had. We sure did. As a result, the weigh-in was not keen. It was not ideal, obviously. I'm not upset with it because of what I did. I also am not upset with it because that was yesterday. When I weighed in this morning, it's been hours since I weighed in. I have done went to pee so daggone much that I'm still what I weighed when I woke up this morning. So tomorrow the weigh-in should be really, really good. But for today, yesterday, I weighed in at 177.8. Today, 180.2. That is 2.4 pounds up, but I ain't worried about it. It'll be gone by tomorrow. And I know it will be, because I've done peed, like I said, so much. It's just ridiculous. We did something else fun last night. We rented from the Red Box Hobbs and Shaw. If y'all have not seen that movie, okay, a lot of impossibly crazy things happen in this movie. It is an offset from Fast and the Furious. Hobbs and Shaw were the cops from Fast and the Furious at the end of the series, I believe. I think the series might still be going on. But anyway, it's Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham. Two of my very, very favorite actors, especially in action movies. Love them. And if you put them in one movie, I'm damn sure going to watch it. So anyway, I'm going to watch it with The Rock in it, period. Let's just face it. But anyway, it was a great movie.
It was.
But it was like Fast and the Furious meets Terminator, along with some superhero stuff that, like I said, just is not humanly possible, no matter how you swing it. But still really, really good. So if you like those kind of action movies, which I am crazy over, go check out Hobbs and Shaw. That was really good. And like I said, it was a Red Box. We rented for $2.
Still got Rampage we got to watch.
Yeah, we've got Rampage. I have seen it, but when I rented it, he didn't want to watch it. But he's going to love it, and I don't mind watching it again because, again, it's The Rock. I can watch his movies all day long. I might be just slightly obsessed, but that's okay. Anyway, guys, I know I've been talking a lot. I hope you guys will watch the Renaissance Fair video that I'm going to post tonight. Remember, it's already up for patrons.
It's a little bit long.
It is a little bit long, but it's a whole lot of good, and we had a whole lot of fun. That's why it's a little bit long, and we were there forever, and it was less than a 30-minute video, so.
I viewed it like 4 times.
He has watched it like 4
It
times.
is really good.
He really liked it. He giggled a lot. But it's me and Jelly, so you know. Anyway, if you need my help, my contact information is below. Don't forget to check out the Shashka bracelet links below in the description so you can get 40% off on them. And there's some other stuff. If you want to become a Patreon or you want to do anything to support the channel, there is, of course, Patreon, PayPal, an Amazon wishlist, and also my post office box below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring my bell. Much love to y'all. Talk to you later. Bye, y'all.